This blew my mind when I first saw it. What you're looking at is a sunset on Mars, which looks super weird because normally sunsets are red. So how come a Martian sunset is blue? Well, first let's remember, why are sunsets even red on Earth? When light from the sun hits our atmosphere, it scatters in all sorts of directions, and blue light scatters more than red light, because blue has a shorter wavelength compared to red. But that's not the only thing. The particles in our atmosphere are also extremely tiny, and this kind of scattering is known as Rayleigh scattering. So when you're looking at a sunset, all of the blue light gets scattered, and what remains is mostly red light, and that explains why sunsets on Earth are red. But then, why are clouds white? Well, for clouds, a different kind of scattering occurs known as Mie scattering. And that is because the size of cloud particles are actually larger than just the normal atmosphere. So what about the Martian atmosphere? What is it made of? Well, really, Mars doesn't have an atmosphere the same way Earth does, but it does have some dust floating around, which is made up of the same stuff that its own surface is. That stuff is iron 3 oxide. Now, when you look at iron 3 oxide, you find that Mie scattering kicks in and not Rayleigh scattering. And if we focus in on this region for Mie scattering, we find that the red wavelengths scatter more compared to the blue wavelengths in the regime of iron 3 oxide. And so the exact reverse thing happens compared to Earth. You find that the red tends to scatter more in Mie scattering compared to the blue, and therefore, the sunset on Mars ends up being blue. This is amazing.